We are back for some more Gran Turismo 7 Daily Race B, and we are starting a race in about 2 minutes. So hopefully we'll have some decent races, similar to the ones we had yesterday. In fact, it was yesterday. So with a bit of luck, get some good races in. Try and keep the push towards DRA. I'll just go into the qualifying time trial because otherwise I'm not going to get in. I'm just trying to sort this chat stuff out. So if I can get this sorted before the race starts. It's always typical that doesn't it messes up just as I go in. So stop that one. So they should hopefully be okay. Let me just run a quick test on something. Let's see if this comes through. No, it didn't. Typical. Let me try that one. Okay, that one's not come through. Oh, that one hasn't come through. Hey John, how's it going? Let me just try this. Just trying to get my chat thing running. So where are we? Oh, we're public again. Okay. So hopefully this will work now. Let me just check how this is going. James, how's it going? So that's all running. That's all running. Those and so hopefully that's all going now. So let me just check these. See if that comes through. Yes, that worked. And check this one comes through. Yes, we're good. We're up and running. Just in time. Right. Hey Grant, how's it going? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, it's just me trying to sort my chat stuff out. We are good to go now. Straight in, no practice, so that'll be interesting. Hope everyone is good. So we had some good results the other night, so let's see if we can carry on with those. So many things to remember, and I've got fluff on the microphone. There's dog fluff everywhere. Alright, first race of the night. Let's see how we do. Porsche right behind me, catching up. Right. Ready to pass the first corner. Got Ferrari behind me now. going to be a tricky race, I think. Just got to try and keep it clean for the first one. Try not to get too many penalties. Fair play, he let me through. He missed his braking a bit. I mean, he could have easily just gone through there. Oh, that might be a penalty. I had to lift off, but I might have gone over the line. Oh, I think we got away with it. Must have just saved that. There's not much between us. Tricky to accelerate out of that one. Right, made it through there. You can hear a lot of bumping cars behind. Went quite wide on that corner. Right, a bit more of a gap, that's good. If I keep this time a second or above. Hey, Andrew. Caught the grass then. Which is surprising, because I think not many people stream with a controller. A lot of people play with a controller. In fact, more people play with controller than with a wheel, but they just don't stream it. To lift a bit there, thought I was going to go wide, so he's going to probably catch me down here. Hey, Ice Tex, how's it going? Got 2 more laps to stay ahead. least it didn't catch the grass that time. Nearly caught the gravel though. That was close to a penalty as well. Got a slight bump off him. I reckon he's going to go for the move on down here though. No, he's going for it. Fair enough. Maybe feels guilty for tapping me before. I think he'll probably try and overtake me on this lap though. Right, got away with that. I mean, a win for the first race is okay, even though he kind of pushed me along. I will take that. Dual carpal tunnel in the wrist, ouch. Oh, good you got a rig though. That's pretty cool. Unfortunate about the everything else. Right. Everything is working there. That's all on. That is all on. Right, we're good. Cheers, easy. It's yeah, I'm racing in B at the moment. I normally race in A, but we had a DR reset a couple of weeks back, and just I was kind of I got fast slap as well. I mean, triple crown. Not quite. I'll take that. Clean race bonus. Could do with that. Although I think we're maxed out on the SR. A lot of negative SR going on there. But yeah, I was kind of mid. I'd just gone past mid A DRA a couple of weeks ago when we were racing. Oh, where was it? I can't remember where it was. It might have been Trail Mountain. I had an absolute mare with the SR. And my SR got absolutely hammered so much that I got a DR reset. So 2 weeks ago, I think it was, I started the week at the bottom of DRB and at the bottom of SRC, which was not ideal. So I've been trying to claw it back. Hey, Zephyr, how's it going? Very good. Yeah, but I've been trying to claw it back in. So our sportsmanship rating is maxed out. That's okay, we've got that back. And our driver rating, we're getting close. We're going to start seeing some A drivers in here soon. Hey, Andrew, how's it going? That'd be good. So yeah, we're getting close. Getting close. But we've done alright this week in the B lobbies. Yeah, yesterday we had 4 races. Because I streamed last night, we had 4 races, 2 wins, 2 podiums. I think it was a second and a third. And we started with the win tonight, so I mean, can't say further than that, can you? Can't complain. A few more... oh, we dropped down a fair few places. We were just in the top 500 last time. Oh, a couple of BLZs have appeared. I didn't expect it to move too much because we didn't have any BOP updates. Which means as well we're not going to get any until Christmas because that's when the next update's out with the Spec 3 update. That is actually going to be the next game update, I believe. So we're kind of stuck with the current BOP for a couple of months, which could get tiresome, but we'll see. Oops, let's actually look at the road and not the chat for that bit. But lost a bit of time there, sliding that background. Hey, Body Snatcher, he's doing alright. Getting bigger every day. Still I need to go and get him weighed. He's too big for our scales. Because we had some puppy scales. He's well outgrown them. Oh, bit loose there. Need to get that corner better. Yeah, I think he's still fast asleep. I'm kind of half expecting him to wake up and want the toilet because he's not been in the toilet for a while. Ah, penalty. Just went over the line. That's a shame. I mean, it wasn't a good time anyway. I've done it again. As for the racing, yeah, we've had one race and we won it, so... We did get tapped nearly off the circuit by a car behind, and I think he felt sorry for us because he had an opportunity to overtake and he just kind of gives a bit of a bump draft down the straight. Which, fair play to him. Well, 5 races this week, 3 wins, a second and a third. Which is, we're generally not as successful in the A lobbies. Hit the brakes a bit too late there. Lost a lot of time. Ah, just went wide. Penalty. That's a shame. I could imagine that A is quite manic because there's no SR or DR for race A, is there? I could imagine it is quite good fun though. There's no pressure. Because they used to do that with A, didn't they? they turned DR and SR completely off in race A, but then it tended to end up as a bit of carnage, so they put the SR back on to try and rein it in, but then everyone just used it as a way to reset their SR. So it didn't quite go as intended. That's a terrible line through there. But it looks quite a tricky circuit as well. That angle is just not quite right. Trying to go quicker, and you just end up going wide and slower. I think I need to brake a bit later turn 1 when we start a race. But I'll be amazed if we stay pole for much longer. It's like I say, I reckon we're going to start hitting lobbies with A races soon. It's going to get a lot more competitive and more difficult. Ouch. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So we are on pole again, so we've not got the A races in yet. Got a Hurricane behind. Cactus Jack is a name I've seen before. Renegade Hardware, that name rings a bell. British Bacon Bab. Interesting name. Hopefully we'll actually connect to this race, because if we don't, it's going to be awkward. Yes, we're in. Oh, good. So, I mean, we've got half a second to play with over the next, the time, but it's not like I'm lapping that quick. Cheers, body snatcher. I'm going to need it, I think. I mean, in an ideal world, I'll get a good start and everyone behind crashes into everyone. So, Mikey said he's going to subscribe, but if it ends up punting me off or I end up punting him off, it's not going to look good, is it? Hey, the viewer. My controller sensitivity is set to 10. Although I did used to race with it set to 5, and to be perfectly honest, it doesn't really seem to make an awful lot of difference. You just kind of get used to whatever you set it to. I've not really found any massive advantage with it set to 10. I'm not any quicker than when I had it set to 5. I mean, yeah. Like I say, it's whatever you feel comfortable with. I've not really noticed the difference. So, yeah. The biggest difference is the dampening. That's the only thing I really notice. And you can't change that. Oh, that's a similar car to what was behind before. The Porsche is so good on that first corner, and I might just got a penalty. Yep. Didn't want that on the first lap. It's going to put me right back in everything. Max Musterman. Cheers, viewer. Much appreciated. Hey, Moonrock. Just gotta try and catch up with Mikey now. We don't actually get full steering lock on a controller. It actually limits the steering compared to the wheel. You can get a much better, you can get more steering angle on a wheel than you can on a controller because they limit it, so you can't induce understeer. Which makes some track corners really difficult. Any fast left-right-handers are slow on controller as well. Or right-left-handers. Oh, he's got a penalty. Oh, we've got a chance to catch him up again. Yeah, keep it pretty chill. If you get angry, you start making mistakes. I think the car behind is quite keen to dive bomb. I look like your uncle. Not heard that one before. Unless you are my nephew. In which case that would make perfect sense. Mikey's quite rapid. Only got a couple of laps to catch him. Oh, we'll lean all the time. It's guaranteed to make you faster. I've not had anyone dive bomb me yet on that corner. I mean, there's a first time for everything. Ah, penalty. Completely messed that up. BLZ behind. I'm in the Porsche 911. I mean, I'm going to lose. I was going to say I'm going to lose the position. Could have done without that extra penalty though. Yeah, penalties did me on that one. Never mind though. Still decent bit of DR and SR, I guess. Although the SR's maxed out, so it should be okay. Still, not a bad result. Could have been better. Yeah, Mikey was pretty rapid. Yeah, shame about the penalties. And having to defend a bit from the car behind. Cheers for the GGs. By the way, I am streaming horizontal and vertical on YouTube, which is why I might be talking to people and you don't see the chat messages. I'm also streaming on Facebook and Twitch as well. So yeah, if I'm talking to someone and answering questions that you don't see, that's why. I mean, look at that. All the top 6 with a positive SR. That's pretty good going. Yeah, the track limits are always quite generous on this. The game has 2 track limit settings, doesn't it? You've got the like the normal ones it uses, where you can generally use the entire curb. And then it has I suppose the more realistic ones where it's just the white lines. And that it tends to use that for time trials and that occasionally. Where you get more strict. Yeah. Track limit. Oh, that's the word I was looking for. The one with the weird track limit is Nürburgring GP Sprint. There's one corner on that where you can go quite wide, but sometimes you can't. You keep changing it around. We must be getting pretty close. Yeah, a couple of pixels still. So another couple of decent results, but I seem to remember once you max out, you get right to the top of B. It still takes a couple of races to get you into A. I mean, it's when we start seeing the A drivers in the lobbies. That's when we know we're getting close. Where's that Hurricane? There we go. So yeah, we're on a 140-1054 at the moment, which are set on Monday, I think. I've not really bothered pushing to do a new one. Well, it'll be interesting to see what they do with the Spec 3 update. They did say there's improvements to the... so, change this. Oops, hitting everything. Stuff flopping around. Excuse me. Cover off another laptop over here. Right, start there again. Yeah, they said there's improvements to online races, but they didn't really say what they were. I mean, a new penalty system would be nice. But it might just mean better lag. Hey, Nail Death. And Rex, how's it going? And some Russian language I don't understand. But welcome in. I mean, you can't go far wrong with Elgato capture cards. But saying that, I'm using an Ava Media one. I've got an Ava Media Live Ultra. Well, Live Gamer Ultra, and I've always found it really good. I've always had live Ava Media cards, and they've always been great. Never had any issues with them. I think they've just brought out a new Live Gamer Ultra as well, which does 4K 60. Because this isn't an HDMI 2.1 card, this is just HDMI 2. But seeing as I'm not playing in 4K anyway, or streaming in 4K, it doesn't really matter. Well, the Live Gamer Ultra, the one I've got, it's only, like I say, it's HDMI 2.1, 2.0, sorry. Oops. So you can have 4K 60 is the max it'll go up to, pass through. I could record in 1440p, like 144 or 240, I think. Because I can play games at 120. FPS, and I can record them at 60, which, because I have done that with Rocket League. No, I'm playing on a 1080p monitor. It's a 1080p 144 monitor, so I'm playing 1080 and I upscale it to 40 and 40 for streaming, because you get more bandwidth on 40 and 40p on YouTube than you do on 1080. So even when it's scaled back down to 1080, it looks better than if I'd just streamed it in 1080. The vertical streams at 1080. Because I don't think YouTube will allow any more than that for a vertical stream in the shorts feed. I think 1080 is as good as they allow. Well, that's what one of the product owners for streaming told me anyway. Yeah, I can pass through at 4K. I can pass through it up to 4K 60 on mine. But like I say, they've done a newer card now, which will do. They've done a newer HDMI 2.1 on card, so it'll pass through at 4K 120 and record at that as well. No worries, buddy, Snatcher. But yeah, to future-proof yourself, a HDMI 2.1 card is the way to go. But if you're not that bothered about anything faster than 4K 60, a HDMI 2 card, or do you? That is the tech part of the stream over with. As many people glaze over. For those who are still knocking about, don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Consider subscribing if you are new, of course. Blank of 4K, yeah. With this kind of stuff, it's generally best to just go for quality stuff. Slide that corner. Yeah. I know YouTube allows quite a high bandwidth. I mean, it depends what you're streaming at, I guess. Here we go, we've got some A drivers in. Oh, we've got a lot of A drivers in. Oh, there's Recknagel. These are a lot of the same guys I normally race with. Turbo Koi. And Turbo Mickey. I wonder if they're related. I have no idea how many points you get for a win, though. Yeah, because obviously, you know, you'll often want to record in a higher quality than you stream. But I stream, like I say, I'm playing in 1080. I stream at 1440. And on the horizontal stream, the bandwidth's 25 kilobits. So it's like a decent, it's quite a chunk of bandwidth I'm throwing out. The vertical stream is, I'm just doing it at 1080, but that's at 12,000. And the Facebook stream is only 6,000 on at 1080 because it needs to run on Twitch as well. And Twitch, because I'm not an affiliate or anything, it only lets you do 6,000 as a bit rate, and so it looks a bit crap. But what can you do? Right. My background is computers. I did a computer science degree. But I've done a few things. Built PC last week, nicely done. I desperately need a new PC. Oh, cool. How'd you find it? Catch might pop in later. He's an LMU player. It does look quite good. I assume it's coming to console next year. I'm surprised. I always thought it was supposed to look quite good. Be interesting to see what Project Motor Racing and Rennsport looks like on PS5. I'm hoping I should be able to stream both of those, but we'll see. Nearly went then. Yeah, Reckenagel's going to catch up, I think. It's going to be interesting. I think PMR looks really good. Oh, PMS isn't as good, yeah. Another Lambo coming in. Fireball UK, how's it going? This should be interesting. Yeah, Project Motor Race looks alright. I was emailing Giants about it the other day. Giant, the publisher, to the old farm sim games. Always, Andrew. penalty. Could have done without that. Gonna lose another place, I think. No, I never played that one. I tended to mostly play arcade races, to be honest. So I was always more the Burnouts and Need for Speed. I mean, push to pass much. He's got 1 second penalty. I mean, what's the point? I'm just going to go past him again anyway. I'm surprised I got away with the penalty. So I'll probably stream some recreation when that comes out. Oh, and I totally missed that. That's my concentration for you. I was looking. I saw he got the penalty, and then I'm looking for the braking marker that I'd take if I had a penalty. Which I now have got a penalty. I mean, you may as well have the place because I've got a penalty. Oh, I made a mess of that at the end. Yeah, I would have had that position, but totally messed it up. That's a shame. Never mind. I've lost out on some DR there. That's the first one. We've lost out on some DR. Oh, you get loads of it. That's the thing in the A lobbies, though. People know all the tricks, so you get that. To be honest, I don't know. I would imagine the bandwidth on a PCIe card is higher because it's directly connected. I'm just running over USB because I'm using a laptop. I do race on the American server sometimes, viewer. Generally, if it's a combo that I'm not too confident with. Did we gain? Yeah, we lost some. We gained some SR though. Yeah, I do race on the US server sometimes. I've not found them that bad, to be honest. The US ones. They vary. I found the US ones, they tend to vary between like super polite or absolute carnage. There's no like middle ground. They're just like, you know, super clean or not. No, I've not tried the Asia Pacific servers or the Asia Oceania servers. I would imagine they're not too bad. Yeah, I would guess they're okay. I did, yeah, I didn't do that one last week. I skipped that one. I did race A last week. And we did okay with that, actually. Race A, we got quite a couple of similar results to this week. Some decent wins. It was good fun, Race A, last week. Quite enjoyed that one. With the old the S2000, wasn't it? It was S2000 at Sardinia. Yeah, it was good fun, that one. Tricky car to drive, but it was good fun. Yeah, it's PMR. Yeah, Project Motor Racing's it looks nice. And like I say, Rennsport is out literally a week before it. Oh, I've not seen that one. Yeah, well, if you want to stick to that, that's fine. But yeah, it's going to be interesting with Rennsport and Project Motor Racing coming out within a week of each other. Yeah, I can imagine. It's probably worth waiting to see which one looks the best. Because obviously Project Motor Racing is brand new, so whereas Rennsport's been out a while, but it's still a bit light on content, I think. Although a couple of people I know have said it should do quite well on console. Because Rennsport probably suits console better than PC. Depends at the end, at the end of the day, depends which one has the best multiplayer. For me, and at the moment it's looking like Project Motor Racing because that trailer for. I really like the sound of how they're doing the online. For anyone who missed the trailer for Project Motor Racing, I put a link in a community post a couple of days ago. So check out the community post. There's always lots of useful info in there. Yeah, they're doing it with a combined driver and safety rating. You just get a number out of 100, which is a combination of your just driving skill and safety, and then it ranks you based on that number. But it gives you you have a separate rating for each of the car classes. So your driver rating for GT3 cars doesn't affect your rating for GT4 cars. So you might be brilliant at GT3 and terrible at the Le Mans sort of hypercar. You might be terrible at hypercar, and it match makes you accordingly, which is quite cool. Yeah, I've not seen Jimmy's yet. I'll have to watch that one. No worries for you. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for the sub as well. Much appreciated. Yeah, it does sound really good. I mean, watch the trailer. They go into a bit more detail on it. It's a penalty, I think. And the way they do it is they run it like a league system almost. So your top couple of races from each week goes towards your online league position, and then at the end of the month you get rewards and stuff based on how your league position finished. So yeah, it does look quite a nice system. It sounds like they've got a variety of races and different sort of competitions and classes and stuff, so there seems to be a lot of variety. I think the thing they have to be careful of is the number of players, because like Forza tried loads of different lobbies and there wasn't enough players for it. But Project Motor Racing is completely crossplay, so between console and PC, which will be interesting as well. Sorry, I'm just checking the podiums that hadn't woken up. Should have done that on the straight. But yeah, it sounds pretty good. Oops. Just switch this over a sec. Yeah, it's worth watching the video. That one. Here we go. Yeah, thanks everyone for popping in. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. consider subscribing if you're new. If you're watching on vertical, tap the emojis. That helps out the stream more than the likes do, I think. And you can actually tap them more than once. Yeah, I believe so. Like I say, I'm hoping I'll get access to both of them. So. No worries. Hope you managed to find one that suits. Yeah, you get a lot more flexibility streaming on a PC. So like I say, I'm still using a crusty old laptop. It gets a bit wheezy and the fans sound like a jet taking off. Yeah, it's an old 1060 laptop, GTX 1060 laptop. So I definitely need to upgrade. Oh, we're back in the B lobbies. Yeah, it's currently saving up the old YouTube pennies for a new PC. Get there eventually. So we have got an A driver, an AB. This is always the way, isn't it? You get to the top of B and you end up with drivers with a lower safety rating. It's almost like some sort of trial by fire to get through. If you can deal with these races, then welcome to DRA. On the borders between the ranks, though, everyone's really desperate. So you got the people in B desperate to get into A, and the people in A desperate not to drop back into B. I mean, just practice and messing around with it. I've kind of got a budget in mind for a PC, but when I hit that, then I'll get one. I'll just see what's available for that budget at the time. But yeah, I need a new PC. I could do with a better monitor or monitors. And maybe a wheel one day at some point. So I'm not in any rush for that though. Well, let's see how this race goes. Ow. Hit the table. Little bit of a gap. A little bit slow on that corner. I think he just got a penalty. Yeah, I thought so. Just went over the line. Got to try and get a decent bit of air between me and the cars behind. Lambo's faster than me on the straight line. And have been spun out. Dirty tyres. Guy in front's got a penalty. See if I catch up with some of these. Oh, he's gone. Right. I mean, I should have stayed nearer to the middle so they couldn't get past, but... got a fly right in front of my nose. Go on, go away. It's very distracting. Just gotta hope for a bit of fighting on front. Bit like what's going on. See if we can catch any of these. Guy behind's a bit slippy. I reckon he'll go for a dive on this corner. That was close. We should have hopefully gained some DR from this. Just about. Hey, positive vibes. Yeah, I will do one day. I'm quite happy with the controller for now. In this, at least. That's another thing I'll be interested to see with Project Motor Racing and Ren Sport, if either of them play well with a controller. Because if they want to do well on console, they're going to have to. I quite like the DualSense though. I mean, I do have a wheel, I just don't use it. I've got an old Thrustmaster T150. I'll get a direct drive on at some point, but like I said, I'm not in any rush. Need a new PC first. Oh, we lost the R. That's harsh. It's like because we're right at the top of B. I mean, we've not lost a lot. We didn't lose any SR compared to everyone above us. Those SR stats absolutely got cooked. Hey LVP, how's it going? The AMG. Oh, okay. Oh well, never mind. Right, I'm going to do one more because I don't want to end on those. I want to try and get a decent one. So yeah, I'll do one more race. Cute. Oh, it's a bit of fluff here. It's waving around. There we go. It's one of the dog hairs. So yeah, he's still fast asleep, the pup, so he's okay. But yeah, thanks everyone for popping in. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Consider subscribing if you are new. I'll have to try the Hurricane again. Although Heat's doing quite well in the air. It's not that far off. But yeah, I might have to give the Hurricane another go. I started the week in the Hurricane. And then switched to the Porsche, because it was a bit easier to drive. We'll see how competitive it goes. I'm sure once I get back into A, it's going to be a bit trickier. Ah, just went over the edge. I'll have to see if I can beat me time in a Hurricane before Sunday. Braking way too late there. Needs to push a bit more on that corner as well. I'm always worried about getting a penalty, but in qualifying it doesn't really matter. Oh, messed that up. Turned him way too early then. Surprisingly slow out of that corner. That first one. It's a bit better. Ah! Hit the brakes too early. That's annoying. Got a penalty. See what time we get anyway. There's too much time through the last bit. Yeah. No, it's penalty. I'm going to go wide. Thing is, you want to get such a good exit from this corner to start the lap. Nah, penalty. My FW and SW. What do you mean by those? Do you mean my DR and SR as it is in driver rated and safety rated? At this moment I am in BS, but I'm normally in AS. I had a DR reset a couple of weeks ago, which was very annoying. Been very close to A+ a couple of times. Oh, well, lucky. Oh, yeah. Yeah, BS at the moment, normally AS. Yeah, but on the long road from the bottom of bottom of DRB and the bottom of SRC to try and get back to where it was before, and it takes ages. I've got the safety rating, the sportsmanship rating's back to S anyway. That's maxed out. Just the driver rating to get back. That's a bit trickier. Right, let's see how this last race goes. Joystick? Yeah, I'm using the controller. And I'm using the stick for steering. So, similar lobbies. I know Mikey's been pretty quick. Because it's worth it. I see what you did there. Oh, Barcelona was horrible. Actually, the Barcelona was this. I'm doing alright this week. It was Trowel Mountain did me in. Trowel Mountain and the one we had before Trowel Mountain. I think it was. We had a couple. I had a couple of dodgy weeks, and it really killed the SR. And then eventually, like I say, I got the reset. I've been doing quite well on the results as well, because I'd been, like I said, I'd got over halfway through A. I was getting up to about 2/3 of the way through DRA, and then it got reset. So, what can you do? All part of the journey. I mean, quali times I do okay. I'm generally in the top few hundred quali times. I've not really pushed it this way though. Right, let's see if we can get a good result with the last one. You can see how much gain that Lambo gains on the straight. That Ferrari just completely barged him out of the way. It's next in the rearview mirror. The Ferrari just absolutely launched past. That was a bit dodgy. At least I know what's coming for me if he catches. Hopefully they'll just battle it out. The Ferrari has such good acceleration though. Hey, Bram. He might be on controller. Because I used to flash my lights all the time. Until I turned it off. Yeah, I disabled it. Because I just used to flash the lights at everyone. Right. Oh, I missed the gear. Messed that up. I was pulling away then. Just too busy watching the rear mirror. Doesn't help that I've got a fly dancing around in front of my nose. Managed to gain a little bit through that little bit section. He's gaining again though. Lost a bit through there, I had to lift off. Slight push to pass there. The Ferrari's just trying to push past. Hey, Andrew. Yeah, could do with something like that. I mean, I knew it was coming. Yeah, all the time. I mean, because he completely pushed Mikey out of the way earlier on in the race. So, it was always coming. Clean race. I bet the guy in first didn't get a clean race. Is he going to leave straight away? See if he answers. I mean, Mikey was right behind, so he saw it. So, I mean, we can have a look on the replay. We gained some DR from it, though. Yeah, he did. We'll have a look on the replay before we finish. I mean, we're right close. There's a good chance on Sunday we'll get back up to A. Assuming we're not in the same races. Right, I'll have a look. Let's switch back to this one. Alright, I'll have a look. It's last lap, wasn't it? That's actually nonsense. you don't just have to let people past. Because that's just saying dive bombing's fine in other ways. Because if you're on a racing line and you're turning into the corner and then someone dives up the inside and says you never left space, it's nonsense because you're always going to turn into that space. So it's on the car that's dive bombed into it. You can't suddenly leave space just because you've dive bombed up to your car. So it's yeah, the always leave space is rubbish. As is the if you don't go for a gap quote. That's a load of nonsense as well. Oops. That quote was only because Senna punted Alan Prost off on purpose. So he used it to justify punting someone off as well. Right. Yeah, let's put it all on. Right, last lap. That's before that one. So I'm on the inside. I don't know. That was pretty close, I think. I'll see it from his point of view. It's difficult to tell. Let's have a look from Mikey's. You can't really tell. I mean, it'll look like I backed into him. Yeah, he just pushed me wide. He drove into me. I turned in and he took the corner and he couldn't take it. And he kind of pushed me out and spun the car. So if I can he goes up the inside and then yeah, he steers out into my car. Yeah, he steers out. So See how it looks from his view, because it changes depending on whose view you look at. No, he's steering across the track. Yeah, he's just steering into me. That's, yeah. Case closed on that one. If he'd have stayed on the inside and I'd have cut across him, if I'd have cut across, then fair enough. But he stayed into me, and then turned my car across him. Yeah, if he'd have stayed on the left hand side, then fair enough. That would have been fine, and he could have done it as well. Rally car in the garage, very nice. Yeah, because if he comes across there, he's accelerating into me. If he just waited to line up the car properly, then I would have been in front, because he couldn't have accelerated fast enough on that tight angle. But he just accelerated across the track and took me out. And then he says he turned into me, but only because he's pushed the back end of my car to spin it round. Yeah, you can see his steering input. I mean, is it his steering input or the assist steering input? Yeah, he's trying to steer that way, but it's the speed. As he's putting power down, it's going to slide his car over that direction. And once he's touched the back of my car, it's always going to spin it round. Yeah, I don't know. Looked there. It looked dodgy to me, because he drove across the track. His cockpit cam. It'll just look the same. I don't think it'll show much different. But yeah, that's one of those things, isn't it? We gained SR. It was a bit dodgy, but I'm kind of used to that. Right, we've got a roulette to open. Let's open that before we finish. Because we are at 10 to 1. It's 4 stars, so it's probably not going to be very exciting. Oh, God. I mean, what can you do? That sums it up nicely, doesn't it? What was that? I mean, it's quite a cool looking car. It's pretty retro. I'm not going to be able to sell it because I don't have one. I don't think. I mean, I'll have a look. I'll have a look, see if I can sell it, but I don't think I've got a spare. Because I'll only sell duplicates. And no, I don't want to sell that one. I want to check by how many I've got. Number of cars. Ooh, I've got 2 AMG Blacks and get rid of one of them. Let's get rid of the one with the lowest PP, I guess. Oh, look at that price. That's horrible. Don't know why I've got 2 AMG Blacks. But yeah, one of them's going in. So we got some cash out of it anyway. It's not for a ticket. I mean, I'm never going to drive it. But that's just the way it goes, I guess. Right. So that is me for tonight. Thanks everyone for popping in. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subs. And thanks for chatting. Because if it wasn't for you guys, it'd just be me talking to myself. I will be back on Sunday, I would imagine. If I don't sneak on before. But yeah, I'll be back on Sunday for more of the Daily Race B. As always, hopefully live on vertical, horizontal on Facebook, on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook as well. So catch you on one of those. Until next time, bye for now.